Hello again, folks. Hope everyone's having a wonderful weekend. So, this is going to be a simple stream. I would like to basically showcase the way how I like to do my treasure runs for the treasure hunter mole miners at the ash heap. And then at the end, we will be opening what we get. Hope that'll be okay with everyone. But before we start, I actually found out that for a few people, when it comes to receiving daily quests for not only Beckett, but also Raider Punk and...
Surrounded by friends? Yeah, this is the life.
It sure is. Raider Punk, Beckett, and the old man, who likes to talk about his books and pulling his fingers, they don't spawn daily quests as often. I had a few people say that Beckett does have a daily quest, and he does talk about it when we finished his quest, how we're supposed to be helping other people, and he'll let us know, but I got no luck. So
What's on your mind, friend?
I like to say that's an awesome looking mascot hat you got there. I'm sure a few Capricorns viewing would appreciate what you're wearing. Well, yeah, that's the sheep squatch mascot mask that I gave him.
Sure.
There
What can I get
there
you?
was maybe a few information here because after tonight's stream, I believe I'm just gonna take down Beckett, and I'm going to replace him with good old Sam, aka the Settler Wanderer.
Sure. What's on your mind?
So I think the only thing I really care about right now is, like, yeah, how's Frankie doing?
Well, he's still a little bit messed up from all the chems. But he's slowly getting back to normal. I actually convinced him he needed to find something to do, something to keep him busy while he recovers, so he's becoming a traveling merchant. I think it'll do him a lot of good, Gives him a chance to collect his thoughts and shake off all the crap the eagle's stuffed in his head. Yeah, he stops by here from time to time. Maybe you'll run into him soon.
Huh. It's cool information. Well, I admit, having your bar here is pretty great.
It is, right? I mean, I've got random weirdos wander up all the time. I love it. We got traders, hunters, scavengers, even a decent super mutant named Grom. And luckily we haven't attracted anyone hostile. Yet. But don't worry. If they show up, I'll make them regret it.
Fair enough. But yeah, that's all I wanted to basically hear about it. For those of you who are interested in doing his quests, really easy. You'll be able to find him in the ash heaps. So maybe those of you new playing to Fallout 76 or haven't done his quest yet, swing by. There is a small chance to actually get mole miner, or treasure mole miners in that area, so yeah. You might have better luck spawning dailies as well, but we're going to be saying farewell to Beckett. But, oh, and there's a tree. So, let's take this from the top. I'm gonna go head up to... Ooh, vacuum tubes. What? I thought I got all the vacuum tubes already. But yeah. We'll pick up our last vacuum tube. We'll go repair whatever we need at a tinkerer's workbench. Turn that in to Ren, and then turn in our photos, and then turn in a whatever the vital equipment I had. I did this quest. I did all these quests somewhat preemptively earlier, just so you guys can see my progress in treasury notes and basically find out how many gold bullion I have. Maybe we can discuss what will be next on our purchases. But yeah. That's odd. Yeah, guys. That's weird because it says I can actually repair the radio vacuum tube at a tinkerer's workbench, but I'm missing a vacuum tube. The splendors of Fallout 76, ladies and gentlemen. I know this is supposed to be a stream focused on the treasury, the treasury notes. Well, right now we're focusing on the treasury notes, but what I mean is the treasure mole miners. But you know, my stream, and that also involves my progress within the game. So this will be the visual of seeing how far we've come together, you know? We're at the crater. Things have gotten better. A few of these folks seem a little bit more grateful. I like this area right here. I like her accent mostly. Alright, crafting. If it's gonna say that we don't have, oh, we could make it. Broken vacuum tube, just one. Hey, that's all we need. Let's do it. Glad things didn't really completely glitch out, because yeah, you know, I won't have just purposely made things like one step before doing or completing the quests.
I take it your presence here means you got what I wanted?
Sure, let's throw in a intelligence +8. I made repairs as well. Soldering, rewiring. I'd say compensation is in order.
You serious? Let's take a look then. Quality replacements, wiring looks good. Inputs and ports are clean. Well, I guess since my time is precious to me, I can toss you a few more caps.
Awesome.
I'll put in a good word with Meg, and don't forget to show your face around here from time to time. Never know when I might need more reliable help.
Hey, thanks for that.
I'm getting real tired of cleaning all this white crap out of my equipment.
Come on.
Better here than that ash heap, I guess.
Nice, 50, 45 rounds, and should be a 3 treasury notes.
I need everything you got on rent. That's so. Last time, nothing for free here. You know the drill.
Well, I didn't see it, but I know it'll pop up once we get another one. So after that, oh, and that reminds me, we actually. So my lucky day. Not really lucky day. My magic day for redeeming 300 gold bullion from Smiley is actually today. Saturdays, apparently. Tried yesterday. Didn't happen. Tried earlier today, and Smiley initiated dialogue with me, and I was able to buy 300 gold bullion for 6,000 caps once again. And since the update last Tuesday, Smiley will not initiate chat, or you won't be able to actually talk with him. See? Treasury notes. Got it. You won't be able to actually enter a dialogue conversation with him unless he has gold bullion for sale. So basically, if you're able to talk to him, that means you could buy gold bullion from him, which is awesome. If you're not, he's going to say, hey, I have gold bullion weekly. Check again next week. And he'll continue doing his animations while talking, and that means you'll just have to wait. Either, if you're like me, on Saturdays. If not, then maybe check back Mondays, just like what his dialogue would say. There's Grandma.
Ah, you've returned. Do you have the photographs I asked for?
With gusto. I've got everything you asked for.
Ah, very good, very good. I did promise a reward, so please accept these caps in gratitude for your service.
With an intelligence of 8, I'm just feeling smart today. A better reward would be a strong incentive to get my help in the future.
I can't argue with your logic. And it's true, I'll want to collect more photographs in the future. Very well, I'll increase the reward. Here are your caps. Come and see me again, and I might have more work for you.
The overseer's just like, I'm so proud. I'm so proud that my fellow vault inhabitant is able to basically haggle with a robot. And our final stop, which will bring us closer to the ash heap, and I'll show you where or how I like to run things. Plus, this will run the 55-minute time clock. And no worries, you'd think, oh, he opened up all his pails the last stream. I've been busy. Not too busy, but let's just say I have a total of 14 mole miner pails in total. I won't tell you exactly which ones that I have specifically, but it's enough to basically showcase a nice little unboxing, revealing, opening. Yeah, I think that's what I'll title this stream. But alright, we just have to find Ward. He's always tending to his crops. Straight up, I really believe that Ward is based off of Rick Grimes from The Walking Dead. Let's look at him.
Missing property.
Sure did. Piece of cake. They never knew what hit him. It was a boxing glove with nails stuck onto it.
Sometimes I wish violence wasn't the only answer.
Cool beans. Well, that will get us at least 5 legendary modules, which I'm still going to be trying for getting. And as far as treasury notes are concerned, I better redeem what I wasn't able to redeem today. I think I have like 4, maybe 3.
Oh, no.
Let's check it out. Yeah, 20. So, as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, we have a total of 900 gold bullion. Now, I've been saying that I was interested in the Gauss shotgun, but, you know, we got the Gauss shotgun, we got the possibility of starting up a new armor set, which, honestly, I'm not really keen on doing at the moment. And also the Gauss minigun. So Gauss pistol, Gauss shotgun, Gauss minigun. Just hearing it makes me miss the Gauss rifle so much. Let's actually dip our toes into the ash heap. We'll pick it up later. So it begins. First, we're going to start at Camden Park, and then we're going to head towards this direction, towards Mount Blair. Now, from there we head a bit south to the abandoned mineshaft and to the train yard, and then to Welch, and then to Beckley, and then we move all the way back up to the burning mines, and we'll finish off here in Lewisburg. Sometimes I go over here, but yeah, well, in this kind of direction, like a snake, pretty much. Everywhere has possibilities, but these areas here, giving credit to Rifle Gaming, a great YouTuber who is super dedicated towards Fallout 76 and has been nothing but positive towards the game. I really wish he played on the PlayStation 4. He's definitely my kind of guy that I would like to actually play this game with, because, you know, he's all about hype. He's all about making sure that people get the information that they need, especially when it comes to nuking specific sites in this game. Also, shout out to Angry Turtle, who is, you know, he does reviews on a lot of stuff in the game, weapons, events, but I personally thought it was really cool that he gave a shout out to Rifle Gaming, specifically when it came to folks asking about, hey, when it comes to nuking the ash heap during the events of, hey, it's Jangles, during this mole miner event. Oh, I hear it right now. I think I heard, yeah, I hear radio static. But yeah, when it comes to nuclear or nuking an area, he knew his viewers were, there they are, there it is, 1 star. Angry Turtle basically knew that nuking sites are Rifle Gaming's expertise, and he's just like, hey, enlighten our viewers. And that's what it's all about, you know? But yeah, it's really cool. So, as an update from our last stream, I've been going around the ash heap and basically just focusing on areas that I believed were more focused with mole miner spawns. But as you can see, our friend here is actually, oops, our friend here is running into a golf, whoa, oh jeez, you just made things a little bit more complicated for us. Sorry, buddy. Well, yeah, they can pretty much hang out with, oh, I hear another one possibly. Nice. So treasure mole miners could basically hang out and not be hostile towards any other, oh, there's another one. I think there's 3. It's like one in that direction, another one. So yeah, Candid Park, check it out. It's a 60% spawn rate for these guys. Level 2. But like I initially wanted to say, I wanted to give credit towards Rifle Gaming for showing me a map of the best areas to look for these treasure mole miners, and it hasn't failed. And he clarified that yeah, you don't necessarily need to be in areas that spawn mole miners. These treasure mole miners will just hang out with ghouls, they'll hang out with Scorch, they'll hang out with other animals, and they'll be chill. you know, we're gonna follow our ears, and we're going to find out, and we're gonna get hit by a trap. Should have known. I'm gonna get hit with another trap. Oh, not too bad. Seems like it's in here. Now you have no idea like how obsessed and focused you'll become with this sound. Hello. Another 2-star. Not bad. Oh. We got them puny Tyrannosaurus Rex arms. A furious double barrel shotgun. That's cool. Now, it's based off of my last stream. I will still be holding on to that bloodied Gauss rifle, because it was promised during stream that I'd be giving it away. So that one's still up for grabs, and it's only level 35. But like I said, don't want to underestimate a bloodied Gauss rifle. Okay. But for the majority of the legendary weapons that we will be getting from these mole miners, I'm just going to script them. Disease cure. Unless someone shouts out and say, "Hey, save that one for me. I just started the game and I'm around that level." You know, I'll do it just for you. I'll save it just for you. Now, I'm gonna head east. I'm gonna head to one of the mine shafts or mining areas. I'm gonna keep our ears open. Of course, these all aren't guaranteed, but based off of the map that Rifle Gaming provide, green spots, just like Candid Park, that's 35%, and this area right here is usually around like a 35% spawn. And I'm not hearing anything, so, but it's not just like in buildings and stuff. Sometimes they'll just be chilling on a ledge. Yeah, not hearing anything. Maybe down there? No, we triggered an event.
Possible agitator presence detected near breach site. Location must be cleared before breach can occur.
Yeah, I could go for a little bit of extra materials, so. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, we shall do a breach and clear event. For anyone who has been low on materials to make some ammo for various types of guns, especially ballistic type weaponry, may want to consider checking the ash heap every once in a while for these breach and clear events, so that you'll be able to hopefully spawn or hopefully get the materials that you need. And of course you're going to need some, jeez, come on. You're gonna need some smelting juice, aka acid, in order to, create the majority of your materials. It tickles, guys. Stop it. Stop it. Just stop it. There's a lot that spawned in this area so far. They're everywhere. Usually mole rats tend to run towards my location. They're mostly hostile just because of the fact that I was a lousy shot with a bow over there. As everyone could plainly see. Ooh! Shut in the buttocks. And I'm stuck. Now's your chance. Take me out. What?
Area clearance detected.
Yeah, I'm clear, but I'm
Initiating breach procedure.
stuck.
All workers, please
No good this
evacuate
one.
to a
There we
safe
go.
distance immediately.
Sometimes in order to get yourself out of a hole, you just gotta uncurl yourself out of a ball and use your legs. Pow!
Breach complete.
That's the biggest
Initiating
Doug
unloading
trio I've
procedure.
ever seen.
Initial container batch unsealed. Additional containers queued for unsealing. Now.
Not sure if anyone has seen memes of
Additional
what a Doug
containers
trio
closing
looks
on
like
breach
under the
site.
ground.
Workers, activate
There was one
fire
picture that I
clearance
saw that
procedures.
was basically like these three muscular men with diglet heads, and they were like holding each other underneath the ground. It was so weird, but it's just like you don't know what a diglet or a combined Doug trio looks like. No one's ever seen officially what they look like. Well, you know, that's just how it is. It's just the mysteries of Pokemon.
Attention workers, please initiate collection from newly unsealed containers.
Now, the bloodied boxing glove has officially become a permanent staple to my arsenal. Because it's fun. It's powerful. It's effective. And it's different. I personally enjoy it. There we go. Like, no joke. This is not something you want to pass up on when it's available. It's the difference of being able to continue playing the game with a decent amount of ammo, which I can personally craft about like 1K worth of 45 caliber ammo. Caliber, I don't know, blah, blah, blah. I'm not a gun nut. I have friends that are. But yeah, the 45 ammo in this game, I can make enough for me for a stream, as you can see. But there are some days where it's just like, I am short on ammo for my fixer. I totally regret not grabbing,
Final container group
or
Submerge procedure
not having
initiated.
the
Final unloading call issued.
breaching clear event up.
Unload material.
And that punch is just so satisfying, you know. It's not even just like the destructive force, it's just like it's something that I could personally relate to when I've done a little bit of boxing with friends, and during training every once in a while, and you wear boxing gloves to not seriously hurt yourself and your opponent, and it's just the sheer mass and velocity of a boxing gloves. Obviously, that's not the actual size of your hand, but it's just like the mere voomp of a boxing glove soaring through the sky at your own ability to punch someone. It's and the sound, oh, the sound. It's just something that you have to try out. If you ever get a chance to do a little bit of boxing as a workout, or for self-defense class, which I highly recommend, keep your hand and wrist straight along, like don't bend your wrist when you're punching, and after you make a good connection, you want to, it's always good for a follow through when you punch, but it's only if it's a direct hit in vital areas. However, if you're trying to keep your opponent at bay and they're quick jabs, be sure to pull your arm back when you're punching, because you want to continue laying down the fire when it comes to punches. Because if you leave yourself open, it takes two to tango, and when one enters the ring, or when two people enters the ring, usually one emerges as the victor. So, just personal points that I know was a critique for myself, and just sharing it with you guys. Unless you're one of those heavy-hitting Mike Tyson fellows, and you could take dozens of hits, and you could do a very strong follow-up punch that can open up the heavens if you ever make any contact with anyone's person. Then yeah, that's all it'll take. Then yeah, go for that direct punch and definitely follow through. But not many people have such blessings. Okay, so now we're at Mount Blair. Mount Blair is a large area, so you want to kind of work around it first. Check out all these various spots, all the metal shanty spots, and in the Philippines we call these mipa huts. If you're not hearing it, let's move on. But no joke, I've seen mole miner, legendary mole miners just chilling with ghouls. Ghouls are just hustling, shuffling. They weren't bothering each other. It's what you call a mutual respect, I believe. It's kind of like at the end of Splunky, if anyone played that video game. Ooh, well, I just phased through the wall. What are the chances? In Splunky, which is a fun dungeon game, if you end up beating it, you'll see like some of the hostile creatures that you usually try to avoid or fight in the game. They'll be carrying you and holding on to, or holding you on their backs. Who's that? Rachel? It's Miss Nanny, wanting to give us a story. But yeah, they'll be carrying the main guy on his back while he has all this treasure that he collected. And it's just like, yeah, I feel it was like a mutual respect. Why are these guys shooting at me? Oh, it's settlers versus... Well, that sucks. I just can't interfere with this. Chainsaw flamethrower. Oh, jeez. Folks. Well, I'm just gonna walk through all that, and if... Okay. I was basically going to join whoever's side based off of who fires at me by accident, but... Was I looking for a fight? Maybe. I don't know what I'm trying to do. I just know that Mount Blair may possibly have 2 mole miners within the actual workshop area, like off the wings. And we're gonna check both of them out first, keeping our ears open. Now folks, if some of you have been wondering what exactly you should spend your gold bullion on first, and what will make the game more fun, I highly recommend getting the Secret Service chest piece, just like the one I'm wearing, as well as the jetpack mod. And don't go for extra credit like I did and just go for the deep-pocketed mod, because the deep-pocketed mod and the jetpack go onto the same slot, so it's not that I wasted 500 gold bullion on something that I'm not going to use, but I personally will be using the jetpack, and I am using the jetpack, and it's been really fun. But that's what I suggest. Play this game while wearing a jetpack, and if you're still working on it, maybe you might be able to get power armor with modifications that you can get in Watoga from a Protectron vendor known as Phoenix, and you'll be able to equip a jetpack on your power armor. So we're gonna aim south now. No luck in Mount Blair. It's too bad. Last 2 locations, no treasure mole miners. Keep those ears open. But yeah, even on power armor, which is in a way a lot safer when you're soaring up into the sky, in risk of inflicting fall damage onto yourself. But it's super fun, especially when you have the marsupial mutations and you could jump as high, if not higher, than I can. But here, here's our next location before we hit up one of the main cities down here. Usually I like to go here in this outskirts first. Huh. I remember like 2 times I was able to get mole miners to spawn there. But if you think of it, we got 3 mole miners to spawn at Candid Park. In terms of fairness, I'm already happy that I just got 2, even though we got 3. But everything I'm doing right now, being able to, because yeah, usually a mole miner or a treasure mole miner will be spawned on top of that building. No problem. I could just jetpack from ledge to ledge with ease. And the jetpack does not alert any mobs. Oh. Another event.
unauthorized presence detected near Mount Blair train yard. Rioting will not be
There's our
tolerated.
target.
Whole White Mining Company protection protocols have been engaged. Security units on site. All unauthorized personnel are advised to immediately leave the area or else risk dire consequences. This will be your only warning.
I think riding on the back of these things would be fun. It's like have your feet placed right there, hold on to dear life, and just... leave that fusion core alone because it's not full. Boom. Now I could do it faster, but I just need to make sure I get out of the blast range. Hey boys! How you doing? Please? It was a question. Gave him an answer. I think it's because I pressed these twice. There we go. If you spam it like I did, then there may be a chance that it doesn't complete. It's a fast one. Yeah, do it for the script. And the arrow, and the missile launcher, and the missiles, and the loose screws. And no scripts. Then just do it for... do it for the caps. Do it for the XP. Now you'll know. You'll know if they're here. I'm hearing blips and clicks that makes me freeze in place and really analyze if that's the sound. But I know for a fact that it's not. So who dares? And these mole miners are relentless. They will, mole miners, these mole rats will chase you across the map just to steal your shoes. Come on. Come on. But at least it's not a rad scorpion, so I'm not too worried about it. I'm just kind of worried about getting a disease. Kind of worried. Terrified. See, and we're still in danger mode. It wants the skin off our bones, ladies and gentlemen. Well, while we're down here, we might as well check out Welsh. What do you want? Come on, buddy, let's go. Jeez. There's more of you? Yeah, I know I'm in danger mode, but... Oh, jeez! You! For the glory of mankind. Jeez. Take your cover and may you forever hold your peace. My hits were not registering at all, ladies and gentlemen. Well, mostly because I was sucking at, or panicking. But we're lucky. Hey, friend. Thanks for the heart attacks. Jeez. Next time, ladies and gentlemen, if you are ever being chased by a mole rat, you knock the heck out of that thing until it could no longer follow you. Because once it gets its friends involved, they will all want to party. Got one just staring at the bed. It's usually something that guards this post right here. My folks. I guess my luck is just not with me on this stream right now. It was a good start though, if I do say so myself. Being able to spawn 3 at Camden Park. That was the first time. That's about it. Not gonna waste my time any further there. So let's start off up here. And then head south towards that main town. And I've had 2 mole miners spawned in this spot. Just gotta check thoroughly. Keep our ears open. And I'm hoping that I'll be able to spawn some of the new armor as well. I did mention in the last stream that there was backpack mods and or backpack skins, and they look adorable. But the outfits,
Clean up this, fix that. Never seems to end. How many of these do I have to look through? That's gotta be the one. Now that the world has gone to shit, the rich gonna be poor and the poor gonna be rich.
the meek, but
If the Scorched or the Ferals don't get you,
only
the
you have the ability to change your own destiny. That scavenger has the right mind of basically finding her own fortune. Good on her. But some folks these days, they think they could just get everything for free and that they're entitled to. I, on the other hand, even when it comes to freedom, freedom ain't free.
Inside us.
Inside us, exactly. Even the Scorch knows. And they had to learn that the hard way. I don't know about you folks, but it's not that I feel like I'm making myself look bad. I feel like I'm letting Rifle Gaming down because I've given him such great credit, and I'm trying to basically validate and prove that yeah, oh, it's a possum. That basically, yeah, the map that he provided works, and it does. It really does work. I promise it does. It's just I'm not having any luck with it. But on my own time, I could have died. On my own time, I've been getting mole miners like crazy. Even on my private servers, and I only switch twice, they'll spawn in the same spot. It's just sometimes the spawn rate is just kind of low. On your current world is all. You don't have to worry about it. In my case, I have a feeling that there's gonna be something up here. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. And just to verify that I'm wearing my chameleon set. There we go. We don't have to worry about heights this time, ladies and gentlemen. There's something. There just has to be something up there. Might as well check it out, you know? When it's not... okay. There, that reaches a point right there. There we go. Steady we go. We gotta get up there. Oh, there we go. Got an ammo box. What else we got? Smoking's bad. That's why you died. Nah. I don't want to assume causes of death. I'm not a paramedic. I can't call it. No, that's not where we're headed. We're headed over there. Now, does that look like a town that you would like to settle in if you were a mole miner? When you jump, make it count. Ooh. Alright. Back to our regular gear. Grand AP regeneration. I had a funny event, or a random event, happen to my character earlier today. And for those of you who may be familiar with the pipe is life, then you'll probably understand. But basically, there'll be a dead settler right next to a strange pipe that's spewing off like a ton of fog. And you have an option to sniff it. It's really, really weird, I know. But if you do choose to sniff it, your screen will flash white. You your screen will also be distorted. Things go crazy. You have absolutely no idea what's going on. You check your stats and it says the pipe effect has been bestowed upon your character, and it gives you +4 health regen per second.
People, I want this place searched top to bottom. Anyone found striking is going to be put 6 feet under.
That was close. Legit. Oh, there's one of our friends. Level 1, I'll take it. Or a 1 star, yeah, I'll take it. It's been a while. It's been a while. Regular one. Grape Mentats. Hey. Here. Stop. Stop. Another one had a star as well. Gold. Sure, let's mine the gold. Stim pack. So that brings us to 4 mole miners that we were able to find. Legendary, of course. Oh, I hear a Wendigo. Hey, buddy. You got a disease.
Violence will not be tolerated. Kill. Kill.
If anything, this definitely is a hot area. Hey. Jeez, giddy up body, buttercup body parts are heavy. So I better check out, or watch out for my weight. So. And I do apologize if my expectations towards these areas to be like, oh, I'm gonna be showering in mole miners, and yeah, unfortunately, it's not the case. But I am doing my best to be thorough.
Warning. Possible fraudulent execution.
Alright, I think that's just about it for this area. Nicholas and that super mutant area? Yeah, looks like it. Well, no. We're almost out of time, ladies and gentlemen, so we are going to... Let's see. We're going to fast travel to these main areas, check them out really quick. And before the stream ends, we're going to open everything I got. including mole miner pails that I was able to obtain off screen or
Initiating
off stream.
search for hostile target.
You want to be careful in this area because it's where scorch beasts can spawn and such. Legendary? If you're legendary. If you're legendary. No, you're not. I ain't hearing any radio sounds, so. Whoa. The moon! I think we found more Wendigos than mole miners today. Look at that guy just chilling. He's just chilling. There's a scorched beast. Nothing here. So Hornray. Yeah, let's check north really quick. These small spots are actually, whoa, it's a legendary. Whoa! These small spots are actually areas that only have a 35% chance to spawn. Now besides this Hornwright train yard area, there is also a Red Rocket area that I need to check. And then the burning building, as well as the area that has that festival going on. And that'll be it. Hear that? 'Cause I know I do. Whoa! You're running! Oh, jeez.
Warm again.
That makes 5, ladies and gentlemen. And you see, in this somewhat remote area, but if anything, just lower your music volume just a tad, resist listening to the radio, and you'll hear whenever they're near. There's a Red Rocket area. I almost passed it. Not my favorite kind of spot to check out, especially with all these floaters around. But part of the game, I'm going to accept them as such. These guys give off a very eerie sound. I kind of have to do my best to distinguish between the radio sound of the mole miners and their whooshing sound. I really don't believe that there's one over here. Let's check out this Blood Eagle camp. Just gotta get the sound. Might as well find something to eat as well. Dog food, grilled meats. Finish that omelet. There we go. We're always having a party when I show up. It's over here. Supply drop. That's what I missed. It's all good. Now we go up from the abandoned mine shafts. Grafton mining quarters. Check my reference really quick. I should actually head a little bit more in the direction that I'm facing for 35%. Yeah, that area. Nothing. Blood Eagles, no. Check the mining headquarters. Not quite in the ash heap, but there's a chance. Oh, excuse me. I'm being like more quiet than usual, because I'm really trying to focus on listening at the moment. Hi. Who are you?
What brings you to the ruins of high society? This place is impressive, huh?
I like the glow that you
Gatorhands
got
rode
there.
high on their mining cash for a long time. Not that it got them anywhere in the end.
Sounds like you've been around. That's mean. And I can't say that because the lady that we met, the daughter of Mr. Hornwright, she was pretty chill. I liked her, even though she was a ghoul. Yeah, must have been fun while it lasted, though.
I can vouch for that. Their parties were a hoot, but money can create as many problems as it solves. Sometimes more. You don't hear about poor kids developing sloth obsessions, for instance.
I
Anyway,
feel attacked.
I don't know if you want to listen to an old lady reminisce, but I'll be camped out here for a while. It's a stroll down memory lane.
This is a treat. Luck +4, huh? We're taking it. Think they left anything good laying around here?
Well, now that you mention it, I did happen to chance upon some of Vivian Garahan's old vintage. She always did know her wine. Here, have some. I've had plenty already.
Oh, you're a peach, Frida. Thank you. I'd like to ask some questions about you and the Grahans.
I'll tell you what I can.
Do you know the Grahans?
I did. And better than a lot of people, in fact. I worked at Garahan HQ before the war. A receptionist. I got to know some of the higher-ups pretty well. Get in with people like that, and you get invited to a cocktail party or two.
Cool. What's your opinion about them?
I have mixed feelings. They lived a life of luxury up there, built on the backs of those hard-working miners of theirs. On the other hand, they paid my salary and were friendly enough in person. I wasn't exactly slaving away in the pits either, so how resentful can I be? Especially now that I'm alive and they're long gone.
Kinda. How did you survive the war?
I was lucky. I hid. And when those red monsters showed up, I fled east. But the coast is bad. Very bad. It was hit a lot harder than home was, so when people started flooding back, I came back as well. I wasn't unscathed, of course. I became what I am today. A ghoul. And that hasn't made life any easier.
Poor she-ghoul. What's life like as a ghoul?
Well, for one thing, you're never given the benefit of the doubt. Something stolen? Instant suspect. I guess it's hard to keep an open mind about someone that looks like they'd eat you at the first opportunity, but it's still frustrating. But the worst part? Every time you see one of those feral monsters, you wonder, what separates them from me? Will that be me someday? That's hard to live with.
Poor thing. That's all I wanted to ask.
Sure. Anything else?
Well.
Suit yourself. I'm gonna live in the husk of luxury for a little bit longer.
Well deserved. Ladies and gentlemen, Frida Madani. Or Madani? Yet once again, one of the... Oop, can't open that. Not that would be useful. But one of the glorious additions to... Can I open this? Yeah, I can open this. One of the glorious additions that Bethesda has provided for us since the Wastelanders. That's pretty interesting. The coast and the red ones. I wonder if she was referring to the Scorch Beast. But I'm more curious about the coast, why she thinks it's very, very dangerous. Maybe it's because there are sea monsters in the ocean now. Let's head north, northeast. Yeah. I'd like to fast travel here, please, right about now. There we go. Now let's go to a place that has 60%. Actually, we should actually go to an area that's closer. We need to do that complete sweep. And I know this treasure run seems like, oh, so basically what you're saying is just search everywhere. It's a little bit more. It's a little bit more to it than that. Because there are spots that are guaranteed 0% that they'll show up. And I'm just going to the ones that are 60% and 35% is all. I know how you feel, buddy. Pretty frustrating. But at least we're just heading up north from here. Well, this town, full of little people. The mole miners are just. Oh, there's one right. Hey. Ladies and gentlemen, our first live 3-star treasure hunter. Hey, 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 hey. With a dusty pail, but that's fine. But yeah, our first one that we've seen on stream, technically like my 6th, but I'm glad I was able to show everyone a level 3 or 3-star well miner. I hear another one, I think. That was just the radio. Sometimes I'm able to find 2 in this town. I'm also trying to speed things up, but our last 2 spots will be here. The burning mine, as well as the same area where we could fight the imposter sheep squatch. Little town full
This
of
place has a
little
lot of
people.
potential. Keep your eye out for danger. You never know who's watching. So many places to explore.
What are you doing?
Looking for new places to go. Trying to find my way around this land. You look like a seasoned explorer. I'm sure one day I'll really know my way around these.
And just like that, it got cut off again. Nothing here, and unfortunately, the pipe did not spawn. I was kind of looking forward to showing everyone the pipe, and the reason why the pipe is life. Instead, we got blood eagles. Alright, it should be far enough from everything else to be able to fast travel, yes. Nice. I had one mole miner spawn like on these stairs one time, as well as one being inside this building and one down there. I think I should have been talking about possible spots where the legendary mole miners can spawn in. Yeah, like through that door and then like around the corners sometimes. But I wanted to basically show everyone where they could possibly spawn by actually showing you. Well, that's unfortunate. The last one would usually spawn inside the shack here. And, you know, what I usually do after I do my runs, and yeah, this would be the finish line, right about here. What I would do right after is do it all over again. So, take one quick swing back to Camden Park. Camden Camden, not Candid. My cat just scared me. I was like laying down in my pillow in a bit of disappointment about the stream here. And then who do I find using my pillow? My little one. Hey, sweet child of mine. Well, there were a lot of things that were going on during this stream. We had a lot of different spawns, that's for sure. Yep, I hear another one. You see? And just like that, they all come back. I don't know about you guys, but I really don't mind doing this run all over again. But I know I can't do that. Can't. It's already past 1 hour, and you know, my luck is my own. I did a bit of a gamble to try my best to show you everyone where are the routes that I usually like to take. And look at the Protectron. It's like someone's controlling him like he's a doll and just like making him teeter side by side. But I'm a bit determined. So, 2 more spots. The first 2 spots where we had no luck in. Broom Quarry. And then the town of Welch. Which hopefully a few of them spawned in. We were just lucky with this one, because for sure it would spawn because it was the first area that we checked. Nothing here. Nothing here. Now we check out Welch. No, Welch has the best cranberry and grape juice. If they're not concentrate, that is. Hopefully, I won't be ambushed. Well, basically setting myself into an ambush. Just want to go in, go out. And that'll be it. And we'll start opening our pails. A few of you may have already caught a glimpse of exactly what we'll be opening. They're talking about a good handful of dusty pails, a healthy amount of regular pails, and we do have some ordnance. And they all have spawned in again. They're also focused on the helicopters. Nice shot. Kinda want to help the mole miners out. Whoa. Watch out, dude. You're gonna explode. You don't wanna be next to the explosion. Poor guy. He's fallen into the same traps that I've fallen for so many times. Let's find a nice quiet spot to open these. We're done with our hunt. We're going to head back home. Check out what we got for Halloween. It's not Halloween, I know. Hey, Wednesday. It was a rough day. Soup sounds really good right now. Spoiled vegetables. Not a fan of that. I just realized that it can give us spoiled vegetables now. And of course spoiled stuff we can convert into fertilizer, but... Okay. I wish we could sit by the fire and open these at the same time, but... not able to. Our friend Pebbles. Well, let's check it out, shall we? We'll start off with the Dusty Pails. Ladies and gentlemen, we shall begin the opening. 17 Dusty Mole Miner Pails. See if we get something good. We got whiskey, coal, nuclear waste, silver scrap. A vintage Nuka Shine, more coal. Crystal shards. Oh, this is gonna take a while, ladies and gentlemen. Gold scrap.
This cloth is so old.
Some wine, more gold scrap.
Did I win the lottery?
Black titanium scrap. More crystal shards. Vodka. Gold scrap. Crystal shards. One more, one more. Aluminum. Ah. Plans to make tea. You know, I honestly don't have any plans of making, what's it called? Power armor stuff, so that's pretty nice. But I think I know what to do. We already know exactly... Mountain honey, nice. We already know exactly the scrap that can drop for us. So what we'll do, we'll open up what we can. Nothing too crazy. Mounted antlers, that's cool. Then we'll check our notes. Mounted blood bug, check that out. Need that. Deer head, cool. Mongrel head, cool. T45 hydraulic bracers, cool. And T51 chest piece. I could make power armor now, guys. Well, I was able to make a few, but not those basic ones. I thought the only way you could actually get them was just to try your luck gathering all the pieces in power armor stations. No, we did get all these ones that I already know, but how about recipes? Nothing for recipes. Okay, now see what else we got. We have 8 mole miner pails, 500 caps, and a ghoul. Holy cow, we need to defend ourselves. Good thing Wednesday's here to protect us. $500 caps, ladies and gentlemen. That's definitely something. 25 caps. 500 caps, oh my gosh, it's like Christmas. 50 caps. Oh. Check our notes. A lot of mounted stuff. Cool. Got a medium scope for a laser gun. Mounted fox, that makes me sad. Mole rat head. Mounted possum. Mounted roach. Raider power armor chest piece. Cool stuff, cool stuff. And last but not least, we have 4 ordnate mole miner pails. Ooh. Now that's definitely a sound effect. Ooh. And what's that ramen running from? It's interesting. Alright, let's check that out. Ah, we know how to make a baseball bat now. Mounted beaver. Well, we got ourselves a beaver. And we got ourselves a baseball bat. That certainly was something. Aid. Cranberry moonshine, wow.
spill? I have never seen anything so beautiful.
That's about it here. And I don't think they have anything for weapons to be added. But I also found out that with if you can recall the empty pails that we picked up from the train stations, we create them just like the what's it called? Just like the gifts, yeah. But they're chests now. But always want to make sure. Oh, we had super duper. No wonder why I was having. I wonder why my shots were kind of weak sauce. Yep, so it is. No luck. That's still okay. And with that, we'll continue our opening, starting with the low tier first. It's kind of weird though, because like you're making it, but so shouldn't you already know what you're putting inside these pails? Ah, sounds so fancy. Okay, let's check it out. Oh, we got a mounted dog head. Oh, that's too bad, folks. I was really hoping to get some armor and the backpack. And hey, that means you've played a game, you won some prizes, now you have two choices. You either quit or you keep on playing. And guess what I'm going to be doing, ladies and gentlemen. But thank you very much for joining me for this stream. I had high hopes to kind of show off a little bit of what to expect from the event. Positive. Jeez. I'm just being, I feel like I'm under attack, guys. I can't stand the pressure. Nah, I'll be fine. I'll get over it. I'll survive. Just need to take a bit of a seat next to our lucky lady here. So, with that, once again, and as always, I hope everyone's been doing well. Things going on. I managed to go to the post office today. I saw a few people get really irritated when some folks try to enter the establishment without any masks, and they promptly got escorted out of the premises and asked not to come back until they wore proper not proper attire. I mean, there's a lot of folks out there that should be wearing proper attire, but to wear a mask for everyone's safety. Some folks appreciated that, including myself, and I was able to get my watch repaired today. So things are, establishments are going to be reopened. There will be hostility towards folks who don't know how to follow the rules. Everyone, just be safe. Be mindful of others. Always know that everyone can make a difference. Everyone can try to contribute towards the problem, or they could contribute towards the solution. And I hope we're all able to make the right choice. Well, until our next stream, thank you so much for watching. and I hope everyone has a wonderful weekend. And I promise not to show off anything that may be a waste of time. But for those of you who are doing hunts, I wish you guys the best of luck. This is still so much fun. It's just a matter of luck. And if you got it, use it. Take care, everyone. Have a great night.